If you are someone who feels like you are wearing a mask in your life and relationships because you're not being your true self, because it's hard for you to be your true self, and you fear being accepted for who you really are, you want to be who you truly are. You want to feel connected to yourself. You want to feel connected to your purpose in your life. I'm going to be talking about unmasking yourself and unmasking your relationships. Because as long as you are wearing a mask in your life, you're going to be creating pain and disconnection from your true self. You will always feel stuck and small and unseen in your relationships. And being your true self is not something that we're taught how to do. So I'm going to help you bridge the gap between your old life of masking who you are. If you feel drained or disconnected, lost, confused about what you're meant to be doing and aren't really listening to yourself about what you need to be doing, but you know that you have a greater purpose for being here and you want to feel connected to that and your true self and feel confident and free and alive in your body and life so that you can feel soul aligned and abundant, this video will support you. My name is Grace. I help people heal inner wounds, blocks, childhood traumas, limiting beliefs that keep them from being the true version of themselves so that they can create a soul-aligned and abundant life connected to their intuition, connected to self-trust, connected to self-love, thriving in their relationships. Where they wake up every day connected to and understanding exactly what you're supposed to be doing, so that you can feel free. If you're interested in my services, you can book a free consultation call through the link below for my coaching. I also have a description on my website about what you get in those coaching programs. This is for you if you want to transform your life and really go into the subconscious to remove things that you know are blocking you, but you don't know exactly what they are. You want someone to guide you through the process of healing and personal growth and feel held and supported to become who you're meant to be. Please like and subscribe if you support this channel. Thank you for being here. So my past couple of videos, I've been talking about how our school systems and family dynamics are not training us to be who we truly are. So we all grow up in these masks, hiding our true selves, and this creates shame and guilt about who we are and fear in sharing who we really are. So this means we're living our lives in a mask. If you're someone who's living your life masked from who you truly are, making decisions based on what you feel like you need to do, not what you want to do, not what you're called to do, but you do know that you're called. You do know that you're made for more. You just need to figure out how to bridge where you are to become who you're meant to be. Now, this means we're depriving and abandoning the true self. You're depriving your true self because you're moving from the mask. So there's a version of you that is true, authentic, soul-aligned, knows exactly what you're meant to be doing and want to be doing and are called to do in this planet. And then there's the masked self. They're just trying to avoid not being accepted. They're just trying to fit in. They're trying to be loved. And the thing is, when you're living from your masked self, you will always feel disconnected. You will always feel disembodied. You will always feel like you're not being or doing what you're meant to be doing on this planet. So we have to release the mask. And how do we release the mask? Stop pretending to be something that you're not and stop denying what you need to feel good and safe and accepted and loved. When you find yourself shrinking and trying to fit into other people's molds in your family and relationships, like people-pleasing, overgiving, moving from an inauthentic place that feels off in your body, you have to be willing to look at that and notice that and shift that. So we're moving from disconnected to connected. We're choosing to reach for the true self beneath the mask instead of choosing the mask. This means you have to be transparent with yourself, because being and wearing the mask keeps you from being transparent with yourself and others, so your relationships are going to feel bad. Your life is going to feel bad. Your life can only mirror how real you are being with yourself. So if you're not being real with yourself, your life is not going to mirror what you want to experience. So when you're wearing a mask, for example, with, let's say you have a relationship with your dad where you don't feel like he sees or accepts you for who you really are, but you do everything that you can to try to gain his approval or prove that you are worthy to him. You want to make him proud. You want to make him happy. So you don't really show who you really are because you don't feel like you'll be accepted for that. This mask is disconnecting you from the true love that you are seeking, because it keeps you from transparency and authenticity. Yes, dad might not accept you. Yes, on the spiritual path, you lose your family by being true to yourself. Why? Because most of the world, if you look around, is moving from a mask. So you can't look to the world for your truth. You have to embody your truth. You have to figure out what that is. You have to figure out what you need. Instead of allowing other people and how they move and act to dictate how you feel about yourself, you have to choose that you are worthy enough to choose yourself over and over again. This is something that I help you do in my private coaching programs. We are literally getting to the roots of core wounds, blocks, traumas, limiting beliefs that are holding you back from feeling connected to your soul, feeling free, feeling confident, and healing them through subconscious reprogramming exercises, tools. I'm teaching you how to heal yourself and release emotional and mental and spiritual blocks, keeping you from being the best and most aligned version of yourself. So if you want help doing this in real time and learn how to heal yourself, to get out of these patterns and transform into your soul-aligned life, this program is the bridge to get you there, which you can book a free consultation call below. So you have to be real about, where am I lying to myself about what I need and what I want in my relationships? Because the mask that you are wearing in your relationship is affecting every other area of your life. Why? Because if you are staying small and inauthentic in a relationship, that means you are staying small and inauthentic in other areas of your life. It just naturally bleeds into it. Because a pattern that you have in one area, I have noticed in working with over 3,500 one-on-one clients over the past 5.5 years, is that exactly one pattern you carry in one area of your life impacts all other areas of your life. You have to take your power back and love yourself the way that you are seeking other people to love you. This means stop abandoning yourself in the moment to try to fit into other people's molds of what they need you to be. It was never about them. They don't know how to choose themselves most likely either. That's just how the world is set up, so don't take it personally. If you unmasked yourself in your relationships and in your life, and you saw yourself for who you were and you learned to accept yourself for who you were, do you feel like your relationships would truly fulfill you? The ones that you are in right now? Because if the answer is no, you need new relationships, or you need to change the dynamics of those relationships, or you need to learn to choose yourself. This means taking daily actions and habits that support yourself. What do you need to feel good? What do you need to feel aligned? What do you need to feel loved? What do you need to feel taken care of? Reparent yourself. Be your own father that you needed. Be your own mother that you needed. And take your power back from the external world, because your truth does not lie in the external world. It lies within you. And if you want to live a soul-aligned and abundant life where you are free to share your gifts and be who you truly are and feel confident in knowing exactly what you're supposed to be doing in this life, you have to do the healing work. You have to do the self-love work. You have to be radically fucking honest with yourself about what needs to shift and start standing on business and not allowing people to walk all over you, because you are your own best friend and you are stuck in this body. You are stuck in this body, and if you are stuck in this body, what do you need to do to feel good in this body? Instead of how they feel about you is how you feel about you, you need to think, how I feel about me is between me and me. That means I gotta show up and shift, or else my life will reflect the ways that I am not being real. And to the degree that you are ignoring what you feel is the degree of pain you will experience. If you are not living your truth, if you are ignoring your truth, you will experience pain and disconnection, and you will never feel like you are living a soul-aligned life. So you need to make the decision to choose yourself. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. I created a new type of video style with this content, so let me know how you liked it, and reach out if you'd like private coaching. Bye.